everyone. Thank you, Nila. Thank you for your kind words. I mean, it means a lot to hear even a tiny bit from you. No matter where you have taken me today from where I was, and I was a girl who didn't trust herself, who didn't ever wanted to do much, or did not even, like there was so much of distrust in myself, there was so much of distrust probably then in the universe, that yeah, this can be taken care of and this can be done. But with Neela, it was a total change. She did have to work on me. She nudged me, she pushed me, she trusted me ever more than what I could, when I couldn't trust on myself. And yes, and then there are miracles and miracles in life. With respect to money, yes, I started earning money because I started trusting myself. It's when you don't trust yourself, you can't create money. The kind of money you feel you deserve, the kind of money you feel you can have it and you can earn it. That trust she helped me developed in myself. And then of course, I used a lot of tools. My go-to tool from Light Keys is Light Matrix. Wonderful, wonderful. I just can't say less about it. I can go on, so I'm not talking about it. uh, the event that she just spoke about, I hadn't thought of talking about it, but yes, I'll speak. I was sitting near the window. I saw something, like a lightning sort of a thing struck the plane. It was a sound like how two metals unite, like, collide. That was a big sound, and I saw around people were sleeping. Lot of people were sleeping, and nobody seemed to see it. And then I thought it's something, I don't know, I must have hallucinated or something like that. And within 1 minute, another lightning struck, and then there was, I didn't realize it's a lightning. I just thought it's something colliding with the plane and just outside my window, you know and there was this tongue kind of a metal sound once again. Then I woke up my husband, woke up my kids. There is something wrong with the plane. They said, "Are you stupid? There's nothing wrong with the plane. Everybody's sleeping. Everybody's, it's calm." And within 2 minutes, the captain announces, "We have been struck with lightning. We can't move forward. We have to go back and land on the nearest airport, because we suspect there's something wrong with the plane." And then everybody started screaming, shouting, and there was so much of panic. Surprisingly, I wasn't panicked. Surprisingly, I was very calm. I had already started using my tools. The frequencies I had already started flowing to the captain, to the plane, to everyone in the plane, and to anything that brought that experience into our universe that day. It could be from a past life, it could be from, and I started, disconnecting from everyone on that plane on that day, because there was something the synchronicity had brought about. There was something, we were all together on that plane and this thing was happening. So of course there was a connection with somebody also that could have created. So using the frequencies, I started disconnecting myself from everyone. So when you cut, that's what, at least I did not think anything. Later on, I was thinking, what did I do? Why did I do? I don't know. But later on, I was like, when you cut that connections, no, you kind of are free to create magic. We landed safely. Of course, we couldn't proceed to the next part of the journey that day. We went on after like middle of the night, and rest all we were safe. The main thing is everybody was safe. But I would also like to talk about one more experience. Who all are from Mumbai? Who all remember 25th September 2024? Who all remember getting stalled overnight in the central railway system? The whole system was stalled. Who all remember driving for 3 hours, 4 hours into knee deep waters? Who all remember not going to home, staying in the office? That was the thing that happened in Mumbai, and it was raining cats and dogs. It was raining heavily, and my daughter, her first day of very first job, she got stuck on a road that is notorious for its acts. with all strangers around, stranger vehicles, with with a driver who is not, of course, not known to her, and she got stalled there for 3 to 4 hours, not knowing what to do. She panicked, I panicked. As a mother, it means to you more than all the money that you have in the world. So but what I did was, first I knew I had to be composed. I knew I had to guide her, because that poor child was didn't know what to do. She said, "Mama, give me some tools, tell me something, what do I do? I can't think of anything," though she knows some of the tools. Then I started tapping first. I just came to a neutral space where I was composed enough to see what can I do, because that place was 4 hours, 5 hours away from me. I couldn't reach there. It was not possible. The roads were blocked. I got to know my sister was, on the blocked roads into the traffic. So she told me, "You can't reach there. It's not possible." Then I started sending the frequencies to that space, to the driver, for keeping my daughter safe, not getting into those, what all things are happening these days. I started sending to everybody. She was there on that spot for hours together, and it was not possible to take a U-turn and go back to some other place, because moving forward was not a way out. There was water, knee deep water, and the vehicles couldn't move. And somehow the traffic started moving a little, and she got a chance to take a U-turn. The roads connecting to the east and west side of the part of that city were blocked, totally underwater, and she had to reach the railway station to get to the other side. She safely reached. It took her quite a lot of time, but at midnight, she reached the other side, where my other sister was waiting for her to pick her up. And at 12 midnight, she reached there. Now, that's the point where I actually broke down. I cried, and I thank the frequencies, I thank the universe, I thank Neela for keeping my daughter safe all that while. It was a moment of, really. I really don't have words for that moment. All the mothers out there could relate to me. It was much more than I could have ever asked for. Um, but yeah, the frequencies are magic. The it's wonderful. EFT I have always relied on for in every moment. We know, as a human being, even though you are a healer, even though you work with energy, there are emotions come up, there are things. Now you have to be composed, you have to work on the negative emotions, and then move on to a better space to operate and to create something. So that's where EFT comes in handy anytime, because that is not, you have to sit at one place and do. You can move around, you can do anytime, and you don't even have to. Many times I just go through it, because the feelings are there. The hyperness, the overwhelm is already there, and when you tap, it comes up and it releases. You don't even, many times you don't even say a lot of words. It just comes up and it shows, because that's the practice you have been into. That's the momentum you have been doing into it. You have been using it. So yeah, if you learn it, please keep doing it, keep continue doing it, so that you have a momentum, and you don't even have to sometimes think about a sentence or something. You can just do it. And yeah, so thank you, Neela, thank you for teaching me all this.